I don't know if you can tell just from looking at me, but I don't handle horror movies very well. I love suspenseful horror movies like It Follows and Midsummer, but when it comes to actual scary shit, I am weaker than a wet paper towel. So when I saw that this horror short was trending, I wanted to challenge myself and watch something that I would be uncomfortable with. Something that, might make me shit my pants. It's called The Woman Animated, and I think that's great. It's a solid profession, it pays really well, and I'm proud of her. Oh, wait, it's called The Woman, and it's animated. That title might need some punctuation, but I don't want to judge it too soon. All right, let's get the horror show started.
It was a late, moonless, snowy night. I heard the chilling cry of a bobcat as I arrived home from my parents' house.
Okay, I'm already confused. What does a bobcat cry sound like? Hang on, let me look that up. Yeah, okay, that is the scariest shit I've ever heard in my life. I hate that so much I want to cry. Let's go back to the animated video, please.
Exhausted, I had finally made it to my bed when my pregnant girlfriend asked for nacho cheese munchies. Reluctantly, I laced up my boots and went to my car. Due to the cold, it took me a while to start the car, which only made me more irritated.
I wish this guy would ease up on his wife. Sounds like she just wants nachos, which is a very relatable thing to go through. Just man up, go get some nachos. It's a win-win.
As I left the store, walking back towards my car, I saw a shadow of movement out of the corner of my eye. What looked like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant, sinister smile. Her face was so weathered, it looked like she had cracks all over her face.
Buddy, you are taking way too much time to focus on those little details. I would have been sprinting in the other direction as soon as I saw that there was a shadow at all. I do not play those games.
As soon as I looked back up, she quickly charged me. I pushed her away and then ran back to the convenience store. I burst through the door and frantically yelled towards the cashier to call the police as I turned to lock it. He asked me, "What's going on?" I scowled at him and said, "Please, just call the cops."
Are they gonna do the thing where nobody believes the guy that there's a monster? Because I hate movies or stories that do that. It's a crutch. I really hope they don't use it.
Looking over me, he replied, "I don't see anyone out there, sir."
God fucking damn it.
One of the officers came back and said he couldn't find anything. I then took them back to where I first noticed her. We spent a few minutes intently searching, but there was no proof she was ever even there.
Wasn't there a puddle of blood earlier? Did the monster come back with a mop and scrub down the pavement? Because otherwise, I don't think that's very plausible.
I couldn't get to sleep that night. I sat in my bed questioning my sanity, wondering if it was all even real. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just tired. But no, that can't be it. I saw it. But if I saw it, why was there no proof?
I literally have fucking goosebumps. Oh, I hate this shit so much.
I told my friends at work what had happened, and they didn't believe me either. They made jokes about it the entire day.
If the clerk didn't believe you, and the cops didn't believe you, and your girlfriend didn't believe you, why would you keep trying to convince people? Also, side note, these two guys are the perfect representation of the boys. Just hanging out with the boys, doing some construction. God, I love the boys.
They made jokes about it the entire day, but I had my bowling tournament that day, so that gave me something to look forward to.
Well, now it makes sense why nobody is taking this guy seriously. He bowls. If I told you I competed in bowling tournaments, would you take anything I said seriously?
At around 10:30, the tournament had finally finished, and we had won.
It's the boys again. It's the boys. It's the same boys from before. God, I love the boys.
I was so thrilled I had forgotten about the woman. As we were leaving, I noticed something at the other end of the parking lot. It was that psychotic woman.
I don't see what the problem is. It's a 1-on-3. It's her versus you and the boys.
I quickly jumped into my car and turned it on. I quickly slammed my foot on the accelerator and didn't let off it until I couldn't see her anymore.
What the fuck, dude? You just abandoned the boys. She's gonna carve up your boys and that's on you. I hate this guy now.
Later that night, I woke up and saw her in my room. All she said was, "Let me in," over and over as she got closer. She then started shouting,
"Let me in, let me in, let me in!"
Yeah, usually this is the part where I'd get out of bed, dude. You're just lying there and letting it happen to you. I would be screaming and trying to dig through the bedroom wall to get out of that room. You know what? I think I'm being a little bit too hard on myself. This has been really creepy, but so far, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Let me in! Come on, Paul. Stop being difficult. Let me in!
Okay. Well, that was new and a little different. Wow.
I was wondering how in the world my girlfriend hadn't heard this going on. The woman was right next to me and held up a knife to me. That's when I fainted.
Wake your ass up, dude. It is go time. It is time to fight for you and your girlfriend's life, and you faint? That is the wrong move.
I woke startled in my room, dripping with sweat. Then I remembered I don't have a girlfriend, nor a house, or a family.
Come on, Paul. Time for your morning meds. Let me in.
So the twist is that he is crazy. And the woman was perfectly normal. Sounds like my marriage, am I right? I was expecting to hate an animated short horror film, but I was actually pretty engaged the whole time. It was really effective, and I enjoyed the animations. I was definitely spooked, and I would not like to watch it again. 10 out of 10.